Last month was a good one for U.S. job growth. The latest report blew away Wall Street expectations with 178,000 jobs added. The Dow Jones consensus was estimating 59,000. The unemployment rate also ticked down slightly from 4.4% to 4.3%. CBS News senior business and tech correspondent Jo Ling Kent joins me now. Why was this report so far above expectations?
Well, we saw this big headline number because it was driven by jobs in the healthcare industry. 76,000 jobs were added there. But if you look beyond just that number, a huge number of that 76,000 came from the fact that there were a bunch of workers here in California were on strike previously with Kaiser Permanente. They returned to work. So that really drove some of those numbers. Another big reason contributing to this large number, of course, is you saw 44,000 jobs added in leisure and hospitality as the weather gets warmer. We also saw 26,000 jobs added in construction as well. But when it comes to that unemployment rate, yes, it's good to see that number tick down, but you also saw the lowest level of labor force participation since 2021. About 400,000 people stopped looking for a job. They're unemployed, they wanted a job, and they went off the job market for the time being. We don't like to see that kind of number. Another thing I was looking at as well, wage growth. That grew. It did go up compared to last year, but lower than what economists were expecting. That lukewarm measure and that news for people is tough as we look at gas prices going up and people really feeling that squeeze on their budgets.
And so this report comes on the heels of job losses in February. Can you help put this into perspective of what this actually means for the job market?
Yes, so March was a good number, February not so much, and you can see that in the negative and actually revised down even further in today's jobs report. And so we basically have what you call a low hire, low fire economy right now. Our colleague Amy Peakey over at Money Watch did a fantastic interview with the Chicago Fed president, Austin Goolsbee. This is what he had to say.
You talk to anybody who's out looking for a job, and the prospects of getting a job are low. The thing that's weird is the share of people being laid off is also extremely low. And that's an unusual combination. I think that combination comes from so much uncertainty.
And that uncertainty is unlikely to abate. There's so much going on in the Middle East, here domestically, and also when it comes to interest rates, the mortgage that maybe you want to be applying for this summer, as typically the housing market heats up. We do not expect to see a rate cut in the next Fed meeting. And this data shows that we're unlikely to see that even more. Lindsay.
Jo Ling Kent, we appreciate you. Thank you.